Subscribe to this channel.
Welcome to Underestimated Voices podcast, where we keep things raw, real, and empowering.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Underestimated Voices podcast, where we keep all things real, raw, and empowering. I am Watson, your host, and today's episode, we're going to look at master yourself. Let me say this with a hard truth I've learned. True strength is found in mastering and controlling yourself, not other people. That's something that I learned from Apostle Kobe Moyonglovu, and that got me thinking. And I want it to sink in you, because for a long time, I believed that strength was about controlling situations, controlling outcomes, even controlling how people saw or view you. But that belief, it left me drained, frustrated, and honestly, I was lost. Pacharopano, this world that we live in, a world where it's easy to get caught up trying to fix, change, or influence everyone else. We want people to like us. We want them to respect us. We want to control how we are seen, how we are treated. Sometimes, even how people live their lives around us. But here's the kicker, You can't control people. You can't even control how they see you. What you can control is you, Mundwanga. Your attitude, your reaction, your self-worth, your choices. And that's where real power lives. So I want to be honest with you as you are listening to me right now. There was a time when I based my confidence on how others responded to me. If they clapped for me, I felt good. If they criticized me, I crumbled. But the moment I stopped chasing people's approval, the moment I focused on knowing, accepting, and mastering myself, everything on Rwanga changed. I learned that I am responsible for my peace. I'm responsible for my growth. I am responsible for how I show up, regardless of who's watching or clapping. And listen, when you start mastering yourself, you stop reacting to every negative word. You stop begging for validation. You stop fighting battles that ain't yours. I've always said these are battles you fight, the battles that you walk away. You move with quiet confidence. You know who you are, and that knowing changes everything. So here's the challenge for you today. Stop wasting energy trying to control others. Stop living for approval. You don't need it, Mundwanga. Instead, master your thoughts, master your emotions, master your responses. Because when you control yourself, you are unstoppable. You're like a good strain. And don't get me wrong, This isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. It's about accepting who you are, the good, the flaws, the work in progress. Because self-mastering starts with self-acceptance. When you embrace your story, your strength, your struggles, you unlock a version of you that no cloud can shake. So here's your reminder. The real flex, It's not controlling the room. It's mastering yourself in the room. When you do that, you don't just survive, you thrive. Thank you for rocking with me, for riding with me on this episode of the Underestimated Voices podcast. If this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, keep knowing yourself, mastering yourself, and accepting yourself. May God bless you. And always remember, be real, be raw, and be empowered. Bye-bye.